Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Citadelum. We start a new mission in the main campaign today, amid arms. Siren, 31 BC, Gaius Octavius has determined to put an end to the threat of Marcus Antonius once and for all. Their armies have clashed in the naval battle of Actium in Greece, from which Octavius has emerged victorious. Finally, Octavius prepares to enter Alexandria. But first, he orders you to set up a camp to serve as a liaison point with the forces of Cornelius Gallus, which have been deployed around Siren. Reach prestige level 7 in our city, train 2 explorers, send 3,000 wheat to Rome, and discover 4 cities is our mission. Now, that might sound easy, but looking at our map, we are very short of fertile ground. We only have a couple of areas right here in the middle that we can actually grow anything on. So wheat is probably going to be our one and only priority. How then do we reach prestige level 7? Who knows? But there's actually a little bit of fertile ground here, which would be perfect for our farmland, as well as an iron and a stone node there. So I think this is where we're going to start things off. Let's build our forum. Now our forum, we're going to build quite... Ooh, okay, that's the edge of the map. So actually there's not a great deal of farmland there, but I think we'll persevere. Simply because we're close to a water there and we can get fish and stuff. So I think this is going to be our starting point. So our forum goes down, and as usual, we then need to come in with our logging camps and a few other material items just to get us started. Now my logging camp is probably going to be up here at the top, so we're going to need to find a way to bring things in with that. Then our stone quarry is going to go quite close to the stone node there. We're going to just rotate the building, and then our iron ore will hopefully go fairly close, but not close enough. Then we're going to need a warehouse which does just fit in both of them, so that's good. That gets us off to a start, and then we'll get our roads in. So a rural road coming along here, there, and then here, there. That'll do for now. Then we'll run a road coming out of our main town centre to link that all up, and then right at the top where we have our resources and materials, we're going to have to get another warehouse in to help out with the logging camp, and that's going to come right into the middle of town through there. Great, okay, so that's started us off a little bit. But of course, we are then going to need our housing and services. We're going to need engineers posts. It seems a bit silly to have one with a fire brigade up here as well, but we do need it. We're going to need it down here as well. Fire station and an engineers post. We then need to fill these up with water, so we're going to need a water mill. Water mill is going to go right on the coastline here with a big reservoir that just about facilitates the water in that area there. I don't think it's needed over by the iron mine, so that should be okay. Then we'll get our aqueduct linked up to there, and then further up we're going to need another one. Another reservoir, probably just there. We've messed that up, haven't we? Right, let's move this. Just move it one along. That gives us access there. What about our fire station and our engineers post? So they get to there and here. Okay, so we're a little bit far out for them. So that means we are going to need another fire station. I'm going to put the fire station quite close to my town centre today. And another engineers post, we'll put it there. That's going to then allow us to have a road that comes off here, round about there, and we'll do the same here, just to give us a little bit of space. Now our food production is going to be the most important part of things. This all needs to be on fertile ground, so I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 wheat farms here. Then we will have a rural road again coming off in that direction. And we could probably do with, again, we are going to need some more fire stations and an engineer's post as well. And for our food production, we will need a granary. Now I'm going to put my granary at the back here, like that. And then we can run a road all the way around. Like that. And then extending that one to there. I wonder if we could actually put that somewhere else. We'll leave it as it is for now. We've got the basics. Now we need some houses, so let's get some plebeian housing in. Now, like I said last time, I like to now start making a little bit of a route around here. So we're going to do this and this with our first 4 plebeian houses. Then we need to put in a market, and our market is going to go at the back here. We'll put it there, and then we'll have to put another one in as well on the opposite side when we actually start moving out in that direction. We then put a couple of little roads coming off here, just so I can then fit in gardens and various other amenities. Now we'll speed things up, and that should kick us off. So prestige level 7 is what we're looking for. Sorry, the camera's going a bit wild today for some reason. We need to train 2 explorers, discover 4 cities, and send that 3,000 wheat to Rome. So my main target to begin with is actually going to be getting that wheat to Rome. Now we do have an explorer here, and we're going to send him off on a trek. Whoa, what is going on? The map is crazy today. Right, we're going to send our explorer over in this direction to Apollonia. Does that get us a discovery? We can sell stone and ivory and buy wheat. I'm not so bothered about buying wheat from them. Let's go back into our settlement, where people are starting to move in very slowly, but we now have stuff underway. We got people coming in. We do need water for that fire station. Unfortunately, we're out of range, so we're going to move that to here, and that should be good. This fire station doesn't have any water, so we are going to need to build new services. Another reservoir over in this area of the town. Probably put it quite close to, but not on the fertile ground that's there. Then we'll run our aqueduct out and link that up. Gives us water. Great. Okay, so now everything is just about up and running. For some reason, there's now no road here. Definitely is. Oh, is it because of the reservoir now? Has that messed that up? Let's have a quick look. Yes, the reservoir is now a little bit too close, so we're going to get rid of that aqueduct. Then we'll pick up our reservoir, put it there, and we are now at prestige level 2. Still doesn't work, but we've done a little bit of a weird road going all the way around there. There we go. Right, prestige level 2. That allows us to get our patricians. We're going to add another staff member into our wheat fields, and if we just have a look, we're on 168 wheat now. Slowly going up. We can send that to Rome very quickly. Great. So at this moment in time, we are losing 400 denarii per day. So let's build a tax office. We're going to build our tax office here. Then we're going to start with some patrician housing. And I'm just going to put in 3 to begin with. It maybe fit in a 4th here. There, and I just want to leave a few road spaces and stuff just so that we can link things up like that. And I want to delete, actually, we don't want this road. You can see we're making little bits and like little areas where we can actually have people move in, but also make good use of the stuff that we need. So if we can get the desirability level up to 10% here, we'll be able to upgrade these. And once these do upgrade, should allow our population to increase as well. We have it. Right, okay, so population will now go up a little bit further, and we do need onions and carrots for these guys. But the increased population allows us to put in place our carrot and onions. Then we'll just link them up with the road. Happy days. Right, okay, so our carrot orchards, and you know, these aren't at max production yet. They're going to need a little bit more work to be able to do that. Happily though, we can put in some more plebeian housing. So I'm going to put another one there, and another one there, and we're going to come around the back here and do the same. Then we can link all of these up with roads. Another road coming along here. And they all still have access to that marketplace. So you can see we're now up to 50%, 52 population, not 50%. And we can add in another couple of gardens here. just to boost it further. Now, some people are leaving due to a lack of employment, but that's okay. We've got plenty of jobs that we can put people into. Maxing out our wheat fields. Now, the quicker we max out that wheat, the quicker we can send our 3,000 to Rome and complete one of our objectives. These guys don't have enough food. What are they short of? Melons and cabbages. So it's time for some more farms. It's melon orchard time, and then cabbage orchards. And then we'll link them up with the road. And our plebeians will get a little bit more money in. What is going on? Why are you unhappy? Prestige level 3 now. It's great. Let's have a look at our region map. We have more territories to discover, hopefully more towns and cities to unlock. We do need to train some explorers, so that's going to be our next target. Over here, these guys still don't have enough food. No, it's not because they're out of range of the market. Their zone desirability is -6 for some strange reason. Why is that? What is in the way? What's upsetting them? It is the fire station. I bet it's that warehouse. Yes, it is. So we're going to move this warehouse down to here. We'll put it there. And that sorts out the desirability rating. Great. But they still don't have enough food. It could be because we don't have enough people working in the marketplace. So we'll boost that up to 4. And that should hopefully get the food moving around the settlement. They still need melons and cabbages, but that should be coming in soon. Although our consumption is generally way too high for the amount we're producing. So we'll bump that up a bit more. Now our patricians should be a bit happier with that. There we go. You can see now they're starting to get the food that they need. And it'll just be a case of putting in some decorative items. So I'm going to run a little hedge up here. Then along. Put an archway in. Then we'll continue the hedge along to here. Around here. We'll just kind of fence this off quite nicely there. Then obviously we can't put it in there. We can run the hedges down to here. That takes that up to 25%. And we are at prestige level 4, which is great. That didn't go where I wanted it to go, so we'll get rid of them. And that, we'll leave that as it is. We got these 2 little patrician housing, and they have upgraded. And you can see we're now making 96 denarius per day, which is fantastic, really. There's a patrician house there that's kind of been left out. He must be the guy that everybody just looks down on. But over here, you can see the warehouse is now out of range for our stone quarry, so we are going to need to potentially build another warehouse. I think that's probably for the best, actually. So I'm going to put a warehouse right on the edge there, and then we should be able to just bring this in. We can then go to our food production and start producing some fish. So we'll get a dock in place. We'll put the dock right there. And the fishmonger will go just on the edge there as well. Then we can build a road going back into town. That's all sorted out. They will start fishing. We've got 7 unemployed people. So I'm just going to pause for a second. And we're going to have more people working on the fishing dock and more people working in the fishmongers. We've got 1 left, so we'll do some stone quarrying as well. And that gets us, we're about a third of the way there for our wheat to Rome target, which is great. And prestige level is currently 4. We do need 90 plebeians and 40 patricians to get to our next tier. Currently, the patricians need fish fillets and bread. And our plebeians just need some improvements to the desirability of the area. Thankfully, we've now got the Roman colonnades unlocked, so we can actually put some of these in, and that will boost the desirability quite substantially. So we'll run a colonnade all the way down here as well. You can see, area is well and truly beautified. They do need access to a bathhouse, so that'll be the next thing that we put in. Our bathhouse can go here and service a large area, so that's really good. We'll put that one in there. It does have water, I think. Has it? Yes, it does. Right, we get water out of the bathhouse. These are now going to upgrade, and you can see now we just need access to a tavern. They need cabbages and bread. But as you can see, we're at 96 potential population, so we're looking really good. And over here, we've got no space for our outbound resources, which means we're going to need another granary. I'm going to put that there, and then people will start working in that as well. So we'll get somebody into this granary, max it out so that we can move those resources around very quickly. Right then, so we're currently maxed out on cabbage, which is good, and then it's bread. We're going to need more cabbages and melons, I think. We have a quick look at our melons. We don't produce any because we're fully stocked, actually. That's something that we're going to need to be aware of. What about cabbages? Cabbages, we produce 320 and consume 200. I think now that we've got the granaries sorted, we should be okay on that, but our wheat fields are really packing now, so that's really good to see. Bread then, let's build a bakery. We'll build one bakery there, and we will make sure that we have as many people as possible working in it. We've got 8 unemployed citizens, so again, plenty of space to expand. So I'm going to build another granary, just because it looks like we're struggling to cope with the amount of food that we're producing at this moment in time. But that's good. That's very good. Right, currently we're on 32 patricians, and at the moment, patricians just need a bit more bread to upgrade their levels. So let's build another bakery. Seem to remember bakeries needed quite a bit of work on them. So we also need a stone cutter. We've not actually done that yet. So we'll put the stone cutter in, and we'll make sure that it's topped out. And we also need to build a sawmill as well. So the sawmill is going to go along here. We're going to make sure that we have plenty of people working in that as well. Population is flying, which is really good to see. People are generally happy, but we do need to be aware we've got gods that we need to keep happy. So we're going to build some temples now. We'll put in Minerva. We don't have any resources for any more, so we're going to have to just make sure that we're looking after our gods as quickly as possible. Let's have a quick look. We've had a death. Passed away due to illness. Oh dear. Right, let's get bakery. We get more in the bakery. We get more in the logging camp, stone quarry, iron mine, and the warehouses. We'll get them topped up as well. Cool. Right, illness and lack of employment. Oh, we do have one more job position left that we can fill. I'll go with the tax office. Okay, right. 660 per day. We are starting to bring in a few more patricians, so that's good. Illness has been the big problem, but it's because they don't have access to a bathhouse. So that's something that we will need to be aware of. And we've got a fire. Something else we probably should have been aware of. Where's the fire station? Now, I'm pretty sure that is in an area where it's covered. Yes, it is. We don't need another fire station. We just need our firefighters to get there quickly. Yeah, illness, murder. Oh dear. However, generally speaking, people are quite happy. We obviously could do with more bread, but you can see our wheat, that is going to be sorted soon. We're at like, oh god, we are very nearly there. Now, we have neglected the region map, so let's keep looking, see if we can find any more cities. Prestige level 7 shouldn't take us too long now. We need one more. There we go. That's another patrician. And we are at prestige level 5. So if we can get 120 plebeians and 60 patricians, we've got a fire there. That shouldn't take long to be put out though, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll get our wheat sorted, and then we'll actually probably be able to demolish a couple of these wheat fields because we are making way over the odds in terms of our stuff here. I'm going to send this explorer further inland again. Back out here, you can see we're doing all right. We are doing all right. We're making money now. Everybody's generally quite happy. These guys do need increases to their desirability of their land and also a theatre. Our plebeians need a tavern, and for our tavern, obviously, we are going to need grape orchards. Ooh, we found a relic. Now, we are going to need to send something to someone. We'll go to Apollo, and then we'll head on with our exploration again. Back to the town. Apollo's happy with us, so we're going to have him bless us. Hopefully this will be a very good boon, but we are going to need to really focus on getting some more temples in. So Mars is my next one, and then Jupiter, and then Pluto, and then we can get Ceres next. I don't know if we'll finish off with an Apollo. Yes, we can. Right, okay, so we've got like a little temple district there. People are going to have places to worship. They're going to be happy, and our gods will hopefully be pleased. Now, It looks like Pluto might be the one that's closest to being upset with us. So we're going to find our Temple of Pluto. We're going to give him a little bit of a sacrifice, I think. We can't sacrifice any people, unfortunately. We can't hold a festival either. Right, okay. Jupiter. Where's Jupiter? Okay, Jupiter's not particularly happy, so we'll celebrate festival with Jupiter. That's good. Everyone's pretty happy, but we could do with an acting school now. So let's get some actors trained. We will accommodate 2 actors, and then we can build our theatre. Now, our theatre is going to require 120 stone bricks, 130 stone bricks, which we don't have at this moment in time, but we will be able to sort that out very soon. Then I'm going to put my theatre around the side here next to the acting school. That's good. Right, we need to improve our patrician housing. We need eggs for them. These guys need an upgrade, and they can't get that without more decorative items, so we'll put in a couple around the back here, including a fountain. And they now upgrade. Excellent. Right, okay, so they now want a theatre. Everybody here wants a theatre. These guys still need a tavern, so we're going to build a tavern and a winery for our plebeians. Right up to the end there. And we'll get a chicken farm as well. Don't know what's going on with the camera, but right, okay, chicken farm is in, so eggs is going to be good production for them. Then we'll get the theatre built, and we need to build the tavern. Right then, so our tavern's area of effect is fairly sizable, and that just about fits in all of our people. Although we have now apparently lost something here, so we're going to move that to there. You should get the road back now. And we still have everybody in there. So our plebeians don't actually need access to a tavern. These guys just have it. Okay, good. We can now send that 3,000 wheat to Rome, and after doing so, we're then going to demolish one of our wheat fields. 2 of our wheat fields. Good. Then, let's just have a look at how many eggs we're producing. 37 a day, and how many are we consuming? 40 a day. So I think another chicken farm would be very useful there. And we will put people to work in that farm. There we go. Right. Okay, I think we'll leave everything there. I'm quite happy with the progress we've made today. We've done quite a bit. Things are set up quite well, and we are starting to get some of that important objective completion to upgrade our buildings and improve our settlement by allowing our plebeians and our patricians to get all of their needs fulfilled to allow their houses to upgrade. So next time we'll start focusing on discovering cities and filling out the rest of the objectives. I think the big one was getting that 3,000 wheat to Rome. We've now done that, so that's been a success, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode and are looking forward to the next one. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.